guys, this is Milo with another collectible review, and today we got something a little different. I just got him today. I bought this guy at Amazon. This is a diorama. This is the Elder Predator on a throne. But one funny thing about this collectible, guys, that I got today is, I don't know if you can see in here. Let me see if I can bring this a little closer. The Elder is upside down. I don't know if this guy was used or what, but he's not tied down. I'll have to look at this box when I open it. But he's not secure in there. He's just kind of just floating around, so I'm really hoping that he's not broken. He's supposed to be new, so we'll take a look. I know that right here, guys, when I opened the box, or I haven't opened it yet, but when I was looking at it, notice how it's kind of like open right there. A twist tie just came out, one of those twisties that tie him down. So that's not a good sign. I'm hoping that he's not broken. If he's not new, that's okay, but I just don't want him to be broken. And look, he's upside down right now. He's not supposed to be there. You're supposed to be able to see his face right here, so we'll see. But let's go ahead and take a look at the box. Pretty large box. It looks to be about, over 12 inches. It's pretty big. And you know what, guys? Let me get a Predator to give you just an idea of how big it is. Alright guys, there's Chopper, just to give you an idea. It appears to be, I guess, about 14.5 inches or so as far as the height of the box. So it's a pretty large box. And let's take a look at the rest of the box. Alright, here's the side view of the box. You have the Elder himself. I'm curious to see if the actual product has the same paint detail. This is the prototype, I guess, or the... This were the pre-production photos that came out, so I hope he looks that good. We'll see here in a little bit. And it got some special features down there. There's some little description. And this is very similar to the AVP boxes. You got Scar, Celtic, Chopper, Elder, Ancient, Alien Warrior. Cool. You got him down here at the bottom. The production team that created this diorama. And then over here on the side, you get a cool look of the Elder himself. I think this guy will look badass with the AVP Elder. They show him here, Elder Predator on the throne, and then they give you kind of like a 360 view of him. And then here at the top, they give you a look at his face, looking pretty cool. And the bottom, no, there's nothing there. Alright, so let me go ahead and open this guy up and see what he looks like, and I'm praying that he is not broken. Alright guys, here he is out of the box, and there were some things that were broken. I had to glue them back on. One of his blades had came off. I thought I had lost it, but I found it on the floor somewhere. The tip of the spear had, I don't know if it was broken off intentionally, or you're actually just supposed to clip it on because it's kind of big. I'm not sure about that, if it's supposed to be broken or actually just peg it on, because it did fit in real nice, but I put glue just to secure it in there. And that's about it. That was the only two things that were issues opening it up. And I'm not going to blame the toy company that I bought it from. I'm going to put this one on Hot Toys. I thought the packaging was really poor on the inside. They used two tiny twist ties to tie down the Elder, which again caused some of these imperfections of opening it out. So that's a little disappointing. But other than that, guys, here he is. There is some assembly. The backdrop here, this back wall, clips onto the bottom with some pegs. The throne has like 4 pegs. You just kind of stick it in there. It's a bit tight. And something that was really hard to put on there was the spear. Because this is hard plastic, it's not like the Hot Toys 1/6 posable figures. This is really hard to open up, and you have to open up his hand to fit in the spear. I thought I was going to break it, but luckily I was able to open it without breaking anything. So that was really, really difficult. His dreads are bendy, nice and soft. Some of his armor, like down here, you can kind of move it. It's soft plastic. Like his cape is also soft plastic, and it's pre-molded so that you can put him in a certain set position. And as you can see, the Predator is loose. You can actually take him off. So yeah, and I'm going to wait a little bit before I actually set him real nice and tight. His hand is off a little bit. This hand is supposed to be resting on this column. But I actually had to glue this little piece right here. It was loose, so that it's nice. Once it gets nice and tight, I'll put his hand in there real nice and firm. But here he is, guys. I'll tell you the first thing out of the box that I really, really liked about this thing was the throne and the environment. I really like that. It looks really cool. I mean, he looks badass like that. That looks really, really nice. I'm really impressed. I like the trophies that are on the steps. That gives it a real nice effect. On the side over here, it gives it, again, it's a really nice look. Again, this is a pre-positioned set. It's a diorama. There is no articulation. You kind of have to stick with this. Looking really cool. In the back, there's nothing, just plain. This is all plastic, so some of you I know probably won't like that. But again, they did a good job. It looks really nice. The Predator himself, I think it's plastic. Feels like some sort of stone. I don't know that it's stone or not. I think it's plastic if I'm not mistaken. But it does feel like stone. It's really hard. The paint detail on the Elder himself is, well, this is my first diorama, and this is also the first diorama by Hot Toys, the first ever released. I think the Predator diorama, the AVPR with Wolf and the Pred Alien, is a lot better than this one. I have to say they did an average job as far as the paint apps on the Predator. If they look okay, I'm gonna say they're good. They're not as good as the pictures on the box. At least I don't think they are. And here, let me give you a close-up of the Predator himself. Okay, guys, let me give you a close-up of his face. And there we go. And it's impressive. It looks really nice. I think when you look at it from down here, it has a really nice angry look to it. He's really pissed off. And they could have done a better job, I think, on the mandibles. Looks like they just painted it one color over the mandibles and the teeth. I like the eyes though. Look cool. Those are real trophies right there with the real thread. You can actually move those. There are his blades. That's not real netting. And the paint details aren't as bad. I mean, I think I'm being a little hard. This being Hot Toys' first ever diorama, it's not that bad. I mean, it looks good. And there's his detonator, which doesn't open, by the way. And his spear, which is pretty big, nice and large, pretty accurate. But again, I just love the throne is badass. I love how it all comes together. The backdrop is real impressive. The environment, the trophies on the bottom, sweet. It's nice. Alright guys, I did want to put him next to the Elder up there, but he didn't fit in there, so I'm not going to do it, so sorry about that. But anyways guys, just my final thoughts. This is a good piece. If you want to add diversity to your collection, guys, go out there and get him. He is sold out everywhere, if I'm not mistaken, but you know, it's a good piece. So it's not excellent, it's not a masterpiece. You know, that being said, it is Hot Toys' first ever diorama, so that's expected. But for their first attempt, it's a nice collection. It's a nice collectible, that is. Oops, sorry about that. It looks good. I give it thumbs up, and as long as it doesn't go for crazy prices, then I say go out there and get it. It's a nice little collectible that will look good in your collection. Alright guys, well, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more reviews.